It's a road game for the Kings, and they're facing an interconference matchup in today's game. Thanks for joining us, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. Here with me today, Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. Coming in off the road, the Pistons are back in Detroit for this game. They've been playing very well lately. It's been 4 wins for them in their last 5 games.
This is an incredible atmosphere in this building, Kevin. I mean, their winning streak has continued to grow. As it has, their fans' excitement has grown right along with it.
Yeah, the energy in this place is amazing, Clark. I mean, this is one of the toughest buildings in the NBA to play in right now because of just how fired up these fans have become during this streak.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Armstrong. They've got Jimmy Butler, also Rain Man out there, and it's O'Brien in at the power forward position. And so it's the Kings getting on the board first. And the shot is long. Pistons on defense. This game against Sacramento is the first time they've met this year. Here's Jeffries. Pass to Rain Man. Down low.
That's a quick foul to pick up here in the opening quarter.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Out of bounds. Detroit. Takes possession.
Well, I think that pass caught him off guard, but he showed us board hands, too.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. It's Jackson with the drive. Pass to Buckner. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession. Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Jason Kidd. What'd you find out, Doris?
Kevin, when addressing his game plan for today, he said there's just too much speed on the other side to make this a transition battle. He's confident they have an advantage in a half-court game, so that's the type of contest he'd like to take it to. We'll see how it works out for his club. Always great to hear from you, Doris. And O'Brien gets it to go. Just over a minute and a half played here in the... The drive by Jackson. It's hauled in by the Kings. O'Brien's got his 3rd rebound on the night. They set the pick. Butler passes to Rain Man. Nice teamwork to set up the pick play and make the space for the Jays.
Defense just has to fight over the top of those screens.
Especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, he doesn't miss too many open shots.
Now here's Leonard. Right now averaging 15 points a game.
Boy, after the first 3 misses, I thought they'd get one here, but they still can't connect.
Pass to O'Brien. It's tipped. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
And the defense fouling there to prevent that layup, forcing 2 free throws here.
A nice job that time of attacking the paint and drawing the contact. They'll take that.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Well, it's good to see him with his free throw percentage up over 80% now.
You know, there's been some improvement in his free throw shooting this year. His percentage has taken a little jump compared to last season. Good on both.
Looking at the last game for Sacramento, it was a win against the Nets in Brooklyn.
I just loved the rhythm they got into offensively. I mean, they really started to click from the outset, and it carried through the whole way.
And that result was indeed impressive. They basically cruised all the way home. Boy, the 5th time's the charm. That's a big basket there.
Rain Man passes to O'Brien. The kick outside to Butler. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper.
They've been hot here early, dropping them in left and right.
Let's see how long they can keep it going. This is quite a start.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Jackson kicks to Leonard. To the wing right side. Shot clock at 6. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. The Pistons shooting their first free throws of the game.
Shooting free throws.
First free throw is good. Both shots good from the strike. And for Detroit, they come in off a good outing against the Nets in Brooklyn. There's a screen. Here's Jeffries. Detroit with the rebound.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
Here's Armstrong. Bryant the pass to Butler. Dishes it to Armstrong. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Rain Man. Hits it from three-point range. Rain Man's got 5.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
Yeah, they're making the right play. They're working together, and they're just looking for the best shot they can every possession.
Now, here is Monroe, who picked up 12 points in their last win against the Nets in Brooklyn. Here's Rain Man, guarded by Jackson. And there's the feed to Jeffries. Tries from 16, and he hits the jump shot.
Assistant. Rain Man.
Pistons trail by 9. Here's Jackson. He had 10 points in the win against Brooklyn.
I thought his rebounding was impressive as well, as he made some big boards, really helped out on the glass, helped his team out big time.
Nice physicality displayed by Monroe to set that shot up.
Here's Rain Man, guarded by Jackson. Feeds it to Armstrong. And another 3 for Sacramento.
Now, I'll tell you what, they've been a step slow here early on.
I agree with you. I mean, they're allowing too many open shots. They've seemed a little sluggish to me.
And now the first timeout called here for Detroit. Chance now to check out the NBA's most efficient scorers. Look at Rain Man, 4th in the league and as consistent as they come.
He's a finisher. I mean, plain and simple. That field goal percentage just absolutely jumps out at you. It's amazing.
Pistons trail by 10. Jackson dishes to Leonard. There's the pick. Knocked away. It's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here.
So we got a moment now to check out the story on Reggie Jackson. He's been just lighting it up recently. The stats speak for themselves. 10th in assists. And he's been locked in from behind the arc, guys. He's in the top 20 in the NBA in three-point field goal percentage.
You know, looking again, Steve, at his place among the top 10 assist men, he's been providing a lot of room service dimes to his teammates, and I hope they appreciate it.
Red ball movement here by the Kings. Armstrong against Leonard. 9 feet out. And again, it's Sacramento converting. For Detroit, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. The drive by Jackson. And there's another one for the Pistons. Sacramento leading by 8. Outside Butler. Now the pass to Jeffries. Here's Rain Man, covered by Monroe. Leonard against Armstrong. Just 5 on the clock. Can't get it to go. Great D that time from Leonard. All sorts of time. Buckner. Good.
All the points these defenders are allowing inside is inexcusable. That's 5 baskets in a row, and they've all been practically lay-ins.
Yeah, they've got to harden and toughen up down there, guys.
Here is Jeffries. A 20-point game for him in the win against the Nets in Brooklyn.
You know, he was getting fouled time and again in that game, really delivering from the free throw line. Made a major contribution there.
Now here's Jackson. Leonard kicks to Monroe. The baseline J. Jeffries with the rebound.
He thought he could knock that one down, but the defense was really all over him.
Butler passes to Jeffries. For Sacramento, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Well, one of the better free throw shooting teams in the NBA. They're hitting about 80% from the line this year.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
The free throw drops for Jeffries. Both teams deciding to change it up. He hits both from the stripe.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
There's the screen. Back to Gibson. Here's the Cobra. Off target from three-point range. Kings leading now by 8. Hines the pass to Jeffries. So the wing on the left. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Jeffries got his second bucket tonight.
Looks like he's trying to find a groove in this game. Just hasn't had it dialed in yet.
Gibson dishes to Smith. Gibson with it. Lock at 6. So it's the Pistons now. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Caldwell Pope. They shoot again. That's blocked. 1:56 left in the first quarter.
That was awesome.
Look out below. Here's Gibson. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Smith outside. He kicks to Caldwell Pope. He dishes it to Gibson. Takes the 3. And the basket good. Gibson's got it back down to single digits for the Pistons.
Looked like there was a little confusion there as to who was supposed to be guarding him.
Jeffries inside. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. We'll take a look at the Kings. They've been in peak form as we've watched them play some tremendous basketball with an eye toward the postseason. And, of course, Oklahoma City, a game behind.
You know, for the Kings, they're a completely different team than they were last season. I thought they would take a step forward this year, but I'd be lying if I said I thought they'd take this big a leap. It's been a huge bounce back for them.
Yeah, you're not alone in that regard, Clark. There were very few people that believed in them. I know I didn't, but you know, the fact of the matter is they believed in themselves, and that's all that matters. And that confidence was clearly warranted.
50 seconds left here in the first quarter. Pistons passing it around. Smith outside. But they'll get another chance. Here's Gibson. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Sacramento making a switch here. Sacramento leading by 11. Here's Reeves. The shot is off.
So far on the glass, it hasn't even been close.
Yeah, they're taking it to him. I mean, just getting physical. Like, it feels like they've gotten every rebound, Clark.
And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
The Pistons shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And the team free throw numbers for this club this season, very impressive. About 80% from the line.
Guys, that says a lot about the poise of this team. I mean, they've been so calm, cool, and consistent at the stripe this year. I mean, that's impressive.
Now here's Bledsoe. Here's Hines. Drains the 19-footer. And the Kings lead by 11.
Huge advantage for them already.
And as well as they've played at both ends so far, this lead might continue to grow.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. It's Sacramento. They lead by 11. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return.
We move closer to the All-Star break. Kevin Durant and the Oklahoma City Thunder go up against the Milwaukee Bucks next Wednesday, 7 o'clock Central.
Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And for the Kings here, they've been really putting on a show, guys.
And how about the defense, guys? They have really controlled the lane with their shot blocking.
Yeah, excellent defense there. Every shot has either been altered or rejected.
Pistons trail by 11. On the court for the Kings as the second quarter gets underway. Rain Man is out there with Ellis. And it's Bledsoe in at the three. And it's Smith missing.
Had a pretty good look at the basket, but defensively they did a nice job rotating, forcing the miss.
And while we have a moment, let's find out which point guards have had the best month from the charity stripe. You look at Rain Man, the best in the NBA. You put him on the line, and it's nearly automatic.
And he's been a model of consistency at the free throw line. He's as dependable up there as he is on the floor at any given moment.
Steve, you take a look at him when he's up there. I mean, he's a cool customer, a real cool dude. His stroke never changes. Doesn't matter if it's the first quarter or the game is on the line in the fourth.
Kings leading now by 9. Passes it to Reeves. Bledsoe against Smith. Here's Rain Man. He had a 36-point outing in the last game against Brooklyn.
And don't forget 4 blocks, so a huge game for him defensively as well.
And it's the Kings with the ball. They've held a 12-point lead earlier.
I tell you what, you got to love his aggressiveness finishing inside like that.
Well, his leaping ability, Clark, gives him a great advantage.
Yeah, and that's why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it feels like it's either a dunk or a foul and a couple of free throws every possession.
Here's Gibson, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That's on Monta Ellis. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Kings.
Well, Kevin, in the first half of play, they're really closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity defensively.
You know, they've also shown some real tenacity here early on tonight, and it's paid off with a lot of second chance points.
Armstrong's checked in for the Kings. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2. The Kings have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. And that one falls for Armstrong. Detroit making a switch here. Jackson's checked in. And so he makes both from the line. Pistons trail by 12. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. There's the dish to Caldwell Pope. Hits the three-point bomb. Caldwell Pope's got himself going there. His first points of the game in the deep ball. They set the pick. Pass to Rainman. Three-pointer. Good. Rainman's got the lead up to 12 now for Sacramento.
And assists like that have typified their effort today. Great ball movement.
Really an example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Now here's Jackson, averaging 13 points a contest. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Good.
How about that? They respond to a three-pointer with a quick three of their own.
Yeah, terrific. Great back and forth sequence right there.
Here's Rainman. 8 points for him. It's Ellis on the wing. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
Very clever passing. That was just beautifully done.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
Well, he's got to get everybody on the same page. I mean, that's the reason for this timeout. And if that happens, I think they can improve and start playing better.
You know, it's a coach's job to always try to be 2 or 3 steps ahead of the opponent and to look for that extra edge if you can. And I think he feels like he might have seen one.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
Looking at the Kings over the last month, let's see how they stacked up in the league statistically. First in shooting percentage, 3rd in steals, and they're ranked 3rd in team blocks, getting after it defensively in the paint.
And the shooting is really what stands out to me. This is a team that does such a good job of finding open looks. They're unselfish. They work offensively to create good shots. And when they do that, they're on their game. They're tough to beat.
Rainman, and the shot is good. Rainman's got 10.
Might as well just take it into his own hands and make that big lead even bigger.
Pistons trail by 13. Monroe sets a screen for Jackson. Now Monroe kicks to Jackson. Armstrong against Monroe. 6 to shoot. It's Jackson with the drive.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
The Pistons shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And he makes the first. O'Brien, he's checked in for Sacramento. And so Jackson nails both of them.
He's always been extremely reliable at the line, and today's been no different.
Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession.
I'll tell you what, wandering aimlessly out of bounds like that might earn him a ticket to the bench.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And with that shot, the Kings lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Monroe.
That was some skill there. Nice use of the bounce pass.
Armstrong gets the bucket. Armstrong's got 11 points.
Little touch of class there, guys. The end of that play with the finger roll.
Kicks it to Jackson. Pass to Buckner. He feeds it to Monroe. The jump hook. Rebound by the Kings.
Well, an 8-rebound advantage like the one they have now is always going to swing the score hard in that team's direction.
And that's certainly been the case today. Their rebounding has made a huge difference. 3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. Defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Yeah, they're getting exposed right now.
Now here's Jackson. He's got 6. Here's Caldwell Pope, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Caldwell Pope's got 5 points now in the quarter. Kings leading now by 11. Here's Rain Man. 10 points for him. Butler up top. Dishes to Armstrong. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. For Sacramento, they have been perfect so far from the free throw line. 6 for 6.
Taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
And both free throws good for Armstrong.
Well, great focus at the free throw line. They're taking care of business.
That's exactly how you keep on the lead. 100% free throwing for the quarter. That'll do it.
Well, as far as the defense goes, Clark, that is not what's going to keep them in this lead.
Yeah, but from the other perspective, you can see just how much that dunks pump those players up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I agree, guys. I sense a little bit of a momentum shift here.
Pistons trail by 13. Outside Jackson. And there's the feed to Monroe. The pass to Caldwell Pope. Outside Jackson. 3 on the clock. Unloads from 13. And Detroit again with the bucket.
Now they're finally starting to shoot the ball a little bit better now.
You know, I thought this was the kind of play they needed in the first quarter, but as I always like to say, it's better late than never.
So both teams changing it up here. Teams value the 3 so much nowadays. Let's check out the best at it. The Kings in second.
That's been an amazing season for them from behind the arc. They've got some great shooters on that team.
Jeffries, and it's blocked. And here comes Jackson, leading the fast break. Pass to Buckner. Blocked. They recover it. That cuts the lead to single digits. He has 6. Kings leading now by 9. Rain Man passes to Jeffries. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
You know, he's not your typical NBA center in terms of height, guys, but he plays as big as any of them, thanks to his incredible bounce ability.
The Pistons have gone 8 of 13 in the second quarter, well above the 50% mark from the field. There's the pick. Got a piece of it. Here's Buckner. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Yeah, the defender draped all over him.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
It's his first trip to the line.
Well, he rarely misses from the line. He's at 87% on the year. So as a team, you love to have him on the strike.
And it's really baffling. I don't know how he lost his touch at the line so dramatically, guys. I mean, and it happened quickly as well. He's nowhere close to what he shot from the line last season.
He's perfect from the line this time. Here's McLemore. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Here's Jeffries. Can't get it to go. The Pistons go the other way with it. To the wing on the left. From 13, Sacramento grabs the miss. Rain Man's got his 3rd rebound on the night. McLemore dishes to Jeffries. Shoots from 12. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Jeffries got 12 in the game.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
Stolen away. And up the court come the Kings on the break. And McLemore slams it in.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defense. Offensively turning into quick points.
And that's not going to be able to continue if they hope to get back into this game, Clark. It's a deflating play for your morale.
So it's Detroit now after the Kings pick up 2. Over to the wing. Here's Buckner. No good off the front iron.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the boards.
Well, the main thing is they haven't allowed many second chance opportunities. And that is always going to allow you to maintain their leads.
And that is good.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
Well, he's got to be disappointed with his team's play over the course of this run. And, thus the timeout. You got to talk things over, try to get back into the game.
Something has to change for them as they haven't looked good at all during this run. So a timeout is appropriate here.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
A chance here to see how the Kings rank in the NBA right now. First in field goal percentage, second in scoring, and they're number 2 in assists. This is a team that loves to share the basketball.
And the shooting is really what stands out to me. This is a team that does such a good job of finding open looks. They're unselfish. They work offensively to create good shots. And when they do that and they're on their game, they're tough to beat.
Fast break, here they come. Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession.
And with a quick break in the action, let's take a look at some of the stats for Smith. He's averaging 10 points per game, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. And when you take his overall contributions on the whole, he's been putting up some pretty good numbers, but I think he can do more.
And, Steve, sometimes that's just part of the game, weathering periods where your stats might not show all of what you're doing on the floor.
And it's good. So for the Pistons, their last game, a win against the Brooklyn Nets. Fuller, the pass to Hines. To the middle. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times. An easy bucket in the lane.
Yeah, the interior defense simply has been lifeless.
Feeds to Leonard. Back to Gibson. Inside. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam. Absolutely, Clark. No one in his airspace on that dunk.
Yeah, but come on, Kevin. The defense can't let that happen.
I hope they let it happen more. It's fun to watch that guy fly.
Just a gift, 2 points they gave up. That's awful.
And Sacramento has possession. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. And that one's good. Pistons trail by 13. There's 37 seconds left to play here in the half. There's a screen. And Gibson wide open. He shoots. Another 3 for Detroit.
Boy, after having a tough time in the first, he's managed to turn nicely this quarter.
Jeffries the pass to Rainman. Fires the three. Rebound by Smith. Now here's Gibson. He's got 9. Down low. It's tipped. And it's on a bounce to the Pistons as Detroit retains possession.
That was an awfully risky pass, guys. Lucky it didn't wind up as a steal.
Well, it nearly did wind up as a steal, but no harm done in the end. They hang on to possession.
Here's the Cobra. And we've reached halftime in this one. Kings lead by 10. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. And the second half about to start here in just a few moments. Pistons trailed by 10. Over to the wing. Jackson up top. On the wing, Jackson. Shot clock at 6. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Sacramento's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the court right now for the Kings, they've got Rain Man. He's out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's O'Brien in at the 4-man position.
And another gap in the defense found right there. This is one of the worst defensive performances I have ever seen.
Detroit's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Pass to Leonard. Outside Jackson. Back to Leonard. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Here's Jackson. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Kings leading now by 14. Here's Rain Man. Pass to O'Brien. He kicks to Armstrong. Here's Rain Man. He dishes it to Armstrong. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
Jackson with it. Butler covering. To the paint. Tipped away. Here's Rain Man. He's got 10. To the middle. Lets it go from the wing. And it's in off the backboard. Rain Man's got 12.
Boy, that mid-range jumper is a beautiful thing to have in your bag, and they've had it going today.
Yeah, but look down at the other end of the court. The same has not held true.
Pass to Buckner. There's the dish to Monroe. Hits the difficult fadeaway jumper. He's got 8.
The entire defense was frozen-footed. Nobody picked up the shooter, Kevin.
Here's Armstrong. Well, you got to help out the team whenever you can, and this group of shooting guards have helped out on the glass for their respective teams this year. You look at Butler, 3rd in rebounding, and what a physical presence inside.
You know, it's not easy to do what these players have done in that area, strictly because of positioning. Typically, as a 2-guard, you're going to be on the perimeter a lot more often than you will be inside.
Yeah, but for all of these guys, you can point to their quickness as well as their superb instincts as to why they wound up on the list. I mean, you've got to have that nose for the basketball.
And that one falls for Armstrong. And both free throws good for Armstrong. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Pistons trail by 16. Now a timeout called by Detroit.
Yeah, he definitely saw some things that were not working for them out there. And now he's going to make some adjustments.
I'm not sure what it was, but he clearly wanted something to change out there.
As if I was slick Rick, my aim is still an issue. Lose your soul in whichever palm I'm holding. One will leave you frozen, the other nodding dozing. I'm grinding, Jack.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. Jason Kidd was just going over the plan with his team. He was focused on their post play and was pleading with them to try to get the ball into the low post every trip down. He also said something you don't hear too often from a coach. He told his guys they should have a shoot-first mindset instead of trying to be, quote, too cute with the ball. Well, they need to make something happen before the start of the fourth quarter, and maybe those changes will do the trick, Kevin.
And thanks for that story, Doris. Timeout called by the Kings.
Looking at the Pistons, Kevin, let's see how they performed over the last month in the NBA league rankings. Third in assists, fourth in scoring, and they also show up top 5 in team field goal percentage. That's excellent. Actually, that's elite level.
Look at the stats across the board, Clark. The one that jumps out at me, which you mentioned, is the assists per game. This is a team that really relies on offensive distribution, great spacing, good ball movement, and unselfishness, and that shows up in that assist total.
And it's Butler missing. Pistons trailed by 14. And here's Jackson. He's got 8. Pass to Buckner. Banked in off the glass. He's got 10.
Well, he's been a real positive factor for them today, although, you know, as a team, they've had a lot of negatives mixed in there as well.
There's the pick. Armstrong with it. Leonard picks him up. Now Armstrong. He's got 23. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Armstrong's got 25 points. The Pistons have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Jackson with it. Monroe down low. Jeffries there. Count that one, and the Kings lead has been cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Monroe. The Kings have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Now here's Butler. He's covered closely. Jeffries kicks to Butler. Wide open shot is on the money. Pistons shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. Now here's Jackson. Outside Leonard. There's a screen. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And with a quick break in the action, let's take a look at some of the stats for Jimmy Butler. Averaging 13 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. And he's really been pulling his weight. I mean, we're finding his name in a lot of different columns in their box scores.
Yeah, and that's what they're looking for from him, Steve. He doesn't have to be the star, just somebody with solid contributions across a wide range of areas.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Sacramento.
Well, the great passing we saw in the first half was carried right over into the second.
They've also been pounding it inside tonight and coming away with a lot of points in the paint. I call those PIPs.
And if they continue to shoot well from the free throw line like they are, I mean, their lead is going to be pretty steady here.
That's not an overstatement. They've literally not missed a single foul shot this half.
Such a solid performance for them inside. Their rebounding has been terrific.
Yeah, that's just one of the few things that have gone their way today.
Here's O'Brien's 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Jackson against Butler. Out left to the wing. Back to Jackson. Smith dishes to Jackson. Clock at 6. There's the three. Again, the miss by Jackson.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see. He's certainly not been at his best this quarter. And that's an understatement.
Here's Rain Man, covered by Smith. Outside Butler, out to the right wing. Here's Jeffries, and he makes good on the layup. Jeffries got 16 points.
Well, this is what he does. He's shooting it well. He's scoring a lot of their points, getting them in front.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Jackson against Butler. Now here's Jackson. Not a lot of room. And he gets the bucket. He's got 10.
Start hitting a few of those mid-range shots, and it can open up your whole game.
Kings leading now by 16. Here's Rain Man. He's got 12. Kicks it to Jeffries. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Jackson. Sacramento making a switch here. He hits both from the stripe. Here's the Cobra. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. He feeds it to Caldwell Pope. Rob. Sacramento grabs the miss.
He's killing them with his poor shooting. The defense is more than willing to give him those shots now.
Butler in the corner. Here is Jeffries. He's got 18. Shot's good. And the Kings lead by 20.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding. They are piling up the assists.
Here's Caldwell Pope. 7 points in the game. And there's the pass to the Cobra. To the inside. The shot no good. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. When this game is done, they'll be off to Chicago as they take on the Bulls. And that will conclude a 4-game road trip. Jeffries can't get it to go.
He operates pretty well in traffic, guys, but that was a tough play to finish off.
Stolen by Ellis. And now Ellis running the floor all by himself. Oh, that's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession.
18 seconds on the shot clock. 18.
Here is Jeffries. Right now averaging 17 points a game. Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession. Here now, the 2K leaderboard, showing us the best passing teams in the NBA over the course of the last month. In the 3rd spot, the Pistons.
The last few weeks have shown these guys that being patient with your passing can earn you some easy looks and baskets. Excellent teamwork. The more you do it, the more you're rewarded, and it becomes contagious.
Again, the miss by the Pistons. Here's Sacramento now. They're on a 12-4 run. Hines, the pass to Butler. There's 1:26 left to play here in the third. Here's Fuller, and he gets it to go. 6 points for him.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Stolen by Ellis. No one near him. Drained for 2 points.
Well, there you go. If you're going to continue to give up open jump shots, you're not going to get back into this game.
Detroit's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Caldwell Pope passes to the Cobra. There's 49 seconds left here in the third quarter. Shot clock at 6. 11 feet away, and he gets the bucket. 43 seconds left to play in the third. Passes it to Fuller. Dishes to Jeffries. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Solid work right there. And again, the field goal percentages. Look at the discrepancy between these two teams in the second half.
Well, you're right. We've got one team moving crisply to get good shots and the other team just a bit stagnant.
Here's the Cobra. The Kings getting the bucket. Now the feed to Caldwell Pope. It's hauled in by the Kings.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
Out left to the wing. They set the pick. Out to the right wing. Fuller. But he stays with it. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession.
10 seconds of the shot. 10.
For the Pistons.
Here's Hines. No good. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. The Kings on top as they end the third quarter with a huge surge. An 18-6 run. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth.
Tune in next Wednesday, February 14th. The Phoenix Suns go up against the Miami Heat. It's East and West. Big-time hoops coming your way.
Sacramento's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. And here's Armstrong. Kicks it out to Ellis. Three-pointer. And he gets it to go.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
And for Sacramento, we've got Armstrong. Ellis is out there with Rain Man. And it's O'Brien in at the power forward. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Sacramento's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. And for the Pistons, here's Rain Man. And another 3 for Sacramento.
Well, he's clearly feeling it, Clark, coming off that fantastic game last time out.
Here's Buckner. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. There's the pick. He's covered by Armstrong. Clock is at 3. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
Their rebounding has been off the charts today, guys. Reason number 1, this game is out of hand.
Exactly. I mean, the score is right where you'd expect it to be when the battle on the boards is that lopsided.
Pass to Hines. Feeds it to Ellis. Pass to O'Brien. Here's Rain Man. Here's Hines. Hits the target from 18 feet. Detroit's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. There's the dish to Leonard. Here's Buckner. No good off the back of the rim. Now the pass to Rainman. They set the pick. Over to the wing. Here's Armstrong. Drops one in from the wing. Armstrong's got 10 points in just the second half. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Jackson kicks to Leonard. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. 9 points for Leonard.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter. You've got to stay attached to him.
It's stolen. That's tipped. Here we go, one-on-one. Kicks it out to Ellis. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Armstrong with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Here's Rain Man. And a miss there on the triple.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
You got that right. I mean, he'll do it from three-point land or anywhere on the perimeter, really, because he is a deadly shooter. You've got to do a better job defensively.
It's Ellis on the wing. Here's Armstrong. Up and in on the layup. Armstrong's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You know, they've been able to depend on his offense all game long, guys. He's drained a lot of shots out here.
And between now and the horn, Steve, the ball should be in his hands as much as possible if they want to continue to build this lead.
And Jackson. With the block. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Boy, nice work inside. Tough to get that shot over a big defender like that.
Now make sure he doesn't get a hand on it.
No good on the three. The Pistons have gone 2 of 7 from the field. They set the screen. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy do. Very, very well done.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. And the Pistons, an entirely new group now out there. And the Kings will go for a different look here. For Sacramento, they've gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Armstrong passes to Reeves. Pass to Fuller. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That one on Martin.
Shooting Sacramento. Fuller.
The first one falls. And he makes both free throws. Here is Pittman. He kicks it to Gibson. He dishes it to Pittman. Kevin Martin on the wing. Clock at 6. He feeds it to Gibson. Rebound by the Kings.
Well defended, and he's not someone who responds well to that kind of defensive pressure.
Here's Armstrong. The shot is off. Good work defensively by Monroe. The Pistons have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Blocked. Out of bounds. Pistons ball as Detroit keeps possession.
Still Pistons ball. 13 seconds on the shot clock. 13.
Here is Pittman. Outside Martin. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Pittman kicks to Gibson. Shot clock at 3. No good. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. Now Armstrong. From past the arc. Sacramento again missing.
He's not exactly striping them from deep. He had 1 3 ball in the first half. Still bageled in the second.
Monroe dishes to Gibson. The tray. Shot is off.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
Boy, just a brain cramp, guys. I mean, that should have been the simplest of exchanges.
Detroit's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Martin's in the post, guarded by McLemore. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Gibson wide open. He shoots. Detroit, no good that time either.
He just has not been a viable option for them this quarter.
They set the pick. Kicks it to McLemore. Here's Fuller. Sinks the three-pointer.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
Detroit with the ball. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
And now Sacramento on the break. Shots good by McLemore.
Beautiful work in the transition game.
That's how to do it. Attack early before the defense can get itself set.
Dishes it to Gibson. To the inside. And Asha kicks to Pittman. Shot to end this cold run. And it's Martin missing. The Kings have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. Augment defended by Gibson. The rebound by Gibson. Gibson's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
He may need some rest, guys. He looks tired because he hasn't made anything this quarter.
Augment covered by Martin. In the corner, it's McLemore. Here's Fuller. The good-looking shot from the wing.
I love it when a player like this shakes off a poor first half and comes back strong like he has, showing a lot of confidence in his game.
Now here's Gibson, guarded closely. The feed now to Martin. Back to Gibson. Pass to Pippen. The dish to Martin. And it comes off the front of the rim.
I think he was surprised by how much space he had there and just rushed the shot a little bit.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Kings.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Shot quality and better overall shooting.
And so it'll boost this year's win total for them to 29.
A little bit closer to the win now, and they'll be halfway to a sweep of the season series once they wrap this one up.
That's right. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
Gibson in the post. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Sacramento's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Armstrong. Puts the fadeaway right on the money. Armstrong's got 31.
Well, guys, tonight they came in here and really dictated the terms of the engagement, which is very difficult to do as the visitors.
You're right. That's not usually the way things work in the NBA. It's a great win, and no question, it's going to be a happy plane ride out of here.
And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
To the inside, stolen by Monroe. Pittman. Offline. So it's the Kings winning this one easily. And this one was such a lopsided victory.
They never let up. They were full throttle from the start.
For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. Now it's time to present our Jordan Player of the Game.